Hello Internet world and welcome to my review of the Atomos Ninja V. This is a 5.5 inch display that also acts as a recorder, so you can record via HDMI, which I've currently got plugged in to the Canon EOS RP. This is first and foremost a gorgeous display. The brightness is currently set very low indeed at 11%. In fact, I can put this all the way up to 100% to give you a quick demo of just how bright this display goes. And it's a pin sharp display as well, and obviously touch sensitive because you can gain access to this beautiful menu system to control all of the various settings. We've got the display settings here, monitor settings, LUTs, zebra, focus peaking and waveform, just to name a few. And I think that Atomos have done such a good job on making the whole menu system on this very intuitive. Now, if you want to see my unboxing of this product, there is a link down in the video description and you'll get to see everything that's inside the box. I've got this currently running off of a battery that I purchased separately, but you can use this adapter plate to run this off of the sort of mains or power adapter that's also included in the box. I'll show you the battery that I actually picked up to run with this very shortly. Before I do so, let's take a closer look here as well. So we've got various portions of the screen that we can touch. Even these sort of top menus we can touch here to actually select our video recording. So we've got the input source here. We've got the output source because we've got an HDMI output. We've got the various codecs and resolutions that we can recording, as well as the space remaining on our solid state drive. And yes, this does record direct to solid state drive. We've also got just here our file naming structure, also our meters for audio, and also just on this end one here, we've also got extra audio meters where we can set the left and right gain. This does have a microphone input as well, so you can actually record audio direct from the microphone input to record alongside the video on the SSD. So really nice menu system, and I've only just touched on the very basics really. We can of course go into all of these menus as well and make various changes. I'm not going to claim to be an expert because I'm not, I'm still learning about waveforms, but it is just very impressive indeed. I'm really impressed. Just look at this. This is, I believe, force color. This is focus peaking on here as well. We can scroll across to reveal more as well. We can even zoom in to check our focus. It is absolutely stunning. A very impressive system. We've also got these buttons on the left hand side here as well. Here we get yet more menu options, and then of course we've got play and record, so we can obviously record direct to the SSD, and when it's recording you can of course see here we've got a little timer up the top to show that it's recording video footage direct to the SSD that's connected to this unit. If we just go back across to here, I can actually come back out to the 1:1 ratio view rather than being zoomed in. It just looks fantastic. I'm really very impressed, and this really does unlock the full quality of video that's capable of being captured from your camera. You're not restricted to the direct to memory card recording formats that the camera manufacturer gives you. You can actually unlock the potential of your camera and record to much higher bit rates, much greater bit depth, and that results in a lot better quality detail in your video footage. Now, before I go on and talk to you about my final opinion of this little monitor, let's stop recording. We're actually going to turn this off and have a closer look at what I'm using with the Ninja V. So let's just turn off on the side here. There we go, so that's now powered off. I just want to unplug this cable. Now this is a full-size HDMI to mini HDMI, and I just want to point out to you that there's no need to buy extremely expensive cables. I'm in fact using an Amazon Basics cable. This is very affordable. You can get it in various lengths and it works perfectly, and I'll leave a link to where you can pick this up down in the video description. I mentioned I'm using a couple of additional pieces with this particular product, and they're on the back. So the first one I want to show you is the solid state drive. Let's just remove this like so. This is in the master caddy. This comes supplied inside the box with the Ninja 5, and it's just got my solid state drive in it. Happens to be a Western Digital Blue. These are very affordable. I picked one of these up from Amazon. Again, I'll put links to this down in the video description. Atomos actually have a really useful page on their website with recommended solid state drives that you can use with this system. You can use standard size drives with the master caddy. They protrude a little bit off the side of the Ninja 5, or you can get some smaller ones that have been designed to specifically work with this particular unit, and they fit flush with the actual side of the monitor. So that's worth noting as well. And then last but not least, the battery. Now, of course, you can run this off of mains and there's lots of battery options. Let's just take this battery off very carefully. So it removes really easily. And this happens to be a KYTD. Now, the Ninja 5 works with NP-F batteries. This is an F970, it's a 7,800 milliamp hour battery. This is the product packaging, and I didn't even know something like this existed, but this is a very, very good option, and I'll tell you why. Not only have you got 7,800 milliamp hour capacity, but if we look on the side here, micro USB, so you can actually charge it without the need for an external battery charger. You just plug in the micro USB cable that comes inside the box and charge it direct from USB. It's got another handy little feature on this side that you can actually use it as a battery bank or power bank. So you can actually charge something like your smartphone. If you're getting a bit of spot of bother and you run out of battery on your smartphone, you can use the USB port on the opposing end to charge your smartphone, and it just works extremely well with the Ninja 5 as well. Let's pop this back on to the unit and locate it into place. Now, let's have a closer look at the Ninja 5. Of course, we've got that gorgeous display that you saw a while back. Let's turn this back on. It turns on fairly quickly as well. Little tiny fan inside to keep things running nice and cool. And then I mentioned we were plugged in via HDMI. So on this side here, we've got the HDMI in, and we've also got an HDMI out as well. So that's very handy. And then if we look on this side, we've got a remote input. We've also got headphone output for monitoring your audio, a mic line input, so you can plug in a lapel mic or Rode Video Mic Pro, for example, and you can actually record your audio alongside your video footage. What I want to highlight with this is that prior to the Ninja 5 coming out, I always regarded the Atomos products as being a luxury for people that were very, very into making pristine quality cinematic video. But with the Ninja 5, we've got something that's really compact, really manageable, very, very easy and attainable to get into this sort of ecosystem. And the fact that you can record such great quality video direct to solid state drive, and solid state drives are a lot cheaper to pick up nowadays than some memory cards, I think this lends itself to being more or less an essential item. And also it has the additional benefit where a lot of cameras don't have fully articulating screens, i.e. you can't see yourself recording yourself because the screen won't flip round to be forward facing. With something like this, you can position this on top of the camera, in front of the camera, nearer to you, maybe with a longer HDMI cable, and then you can actually frame up your footage properly. You can see that it's recording, and you're also getting some great codecs and much better quality video as well. I think this is a superb option and I can highly recommend it. A big thank you must go out to Atomos for sending me this out to review. If you want to pick up one for yourself, check out the links down in the video description. And also, if you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in another video very soon.